भाई लोग अपन लोग लाइव है और दारू दारू हंगामा फेसबुक चैट
Vivian Divine, Gully Gang with Gangis Khan, Deep JANDU, टोरंटो से बॉम्बे में आए लोग क्या अपने शहर में कुछ बोलने का क्या अभी
ओके
Gangisi, Gangis Khan, aka Camouflage. We in Mumbai. Got Divine with me, Deep JANDU. Yeah.
Deep JANDU, आ गया नहीं हो बिलो damn.
टाइम आ गया
Divine, Gangis Khan, Deep JANDU. Sony music.
Okay guys, so to start off with the questions, we all know that Daru Daru song is a huge hit. If we want to know, like, tell us how did you all come up with this concept, this whole concept?
We came back from a club. We had a good time. We went to the studio and we recorded it. Daru.
We
and it came out. We turned it up.
Yeah, so turning up means to to get nice. In India they say get sloshed. They just get hammered. So the ultimate high when it comes to drinking is called turning up, and
Turned up.
we were turned up. So yeah, we came up with the song. We sent Divine the song. He loved it, jumped on it, and yeah, it's been a hit.
So that's why my second question is, like, this is the first time three of you all been collaborated for this song.
No, this is not the first time.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
it's
had an
not our
underground
first
song
time.
with Sikandar Kalo from Punjab.
Yeah,
So how was the overall experience working on this concept, like, with three of you?
on this song.
Yeah.
To be
I think
honest,
it's three different cultures on one song. Like we all bring a new vision, a new style. We all have our own styles, you know what I mean, on one song. So
this package is been put together before, but not on this scale of promotion. So we have a lot of underground songs. Some of our fans will know this already. We have music together, and what's incredible about this package clearly is it's three different languages. So it represents three different cultures
True.
that are very different from each other. We're all Indians. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So that's another thing common about us.
But coming from three different countries.
Three different
Three different
perspectives.
cultures, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would say I bring to the table that the NRI kind of culture. Deep. Even though he is an NRI, he's very in touch with Punjab.
Yeah.
He took us to Punjab for the first time last year, and we felt we were with a local.
Okay.
So he's very in touch with Punjab, all of Punjab, and Divine's a straight Bombay boy. He knows the back gullies, he knows the front roads, he knows everything. So these three different lifestyles coming together for this package it has nothing to do with one song. It's a lifestyle that we've put on this particular song, but there's many songs to come. There's like I said, previous songs, but that's obviously the greatest part about it is it's three different languages representing three different cultures.
So if you're talking about cultures and also talking about music, I'm sure like music has been an inspiration to all of us. So if you want to know how does music inspires to each one of you?
for me, music is my life. If I didn't have music, I don't know what I'd be doing. I've been doing music since I can remember. I never went to school. I never got a degree. I never did nothing. All I did was make music. So for me, music is a very, very big part of my life. It's the only thing I know how to do, and the only thing I can do, and the only thing I will be doing.
Yeah, I mean, Deep could do a lot of things, but he really loves music. But he could build a house. I don't know if anyone knows this.
My family's full of contractors.
Carpenters.
We can build anything.
He can build anything.
Build his desk right now.
So he definitely could have did many other things in his life, but he lives, breathes, and sleeps music. For me, it had a lot to do with my upbringing as I grew up surrounded by gangs, and it was a good way to kind of be left alone sometimes. It was a good way to also represent the gang I represented. It had a lot to do with my life. It was life. Hip hop. I belong to hip hop. I don't want to speak for Divine, but I feel like that's a similar case where he comes from where this is his voice, and music is everything to us. It's everything that we wake up, we listen to music. I go to sleep listening to music. Everything I see is music. Food says music to me. Everything is music to me.
मेरा भी ऐसी कुछ इनके ऐसे ही केस है. हम गली से लेके यहाँ तक पहुँचे सोनी म्यूजिक तक, साइन टू सोनी म्यूजिक. तो म्यूजिक ने मेरे लिए बहुत कुछ किया और ये मेरा लाइफस्टाइल है अभी. पूरी ज़िंदगी म्यूजिक में ही. मेरे कोई दोस्त म्यूजिक नहीं बनाते, सिर्फ मैं ही हूँ पूरे एरिया में जो एक म्यूजिशियन है, तो आई थिंक आई रिप्रेजेंट फॉर मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल देयर, और पूरी मुंबई मेरे साथ है, अभी कोई नहीं रोक सकता।
आपकी स्टोरी को बॉलीवुड बहुत क्लोजली फॉलो कर रही है और बहुत काफी राइटर्स इंस्पायर हो गए हैं, हमें पता है। तो
ये तुमने कहाँ से सुना तुमने?
हमने भी सुना है सर, हम हंगामा है। तो इट मस्ट बी फीलिंग नाइस, हाउ डू यू फील कि आपकी स्टोरी पे इतना इंटरेस्ट?
नहीं, जितना तुमको मालूम है उतना मेरे को मालूम है। यहाँ पे मैंने भी न्यूज़ में पढ़ा है कि मेरे बारे में कुछ हो रहा है, लेकिन मेरे साथ कुछ ऐसे मेरे को कोई फ़ोन कॉल आया नहीं कि तुम्हारे बारे में मूवी बन रहा है करके। सिर्फ पेपर्स में ऐसे आ रहे हो। मैं भी तुम्हारी इतनी जानकारी रखता हूँ, लेकिन जोया मेरी दोस्त है। आई नो जोया पर्सनली एंड शी लव्स माई म्यूजिक एंड आई लव हर एज अ पर्सन एंड वी आर फ्रेंड्स, बट आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स हैपनिंग विद द मूवी।
So if there's any Bollywood star on whom you think Daru Daru should be picturized and who'll really get the vibe really well, who will
Ranveer
be?
Ranveer Singh is my friend. For sure, and I'll send this song to him, and I surely know that because he's a Delhi boy, and Deep JANDU is Punjabi and it has a Delhi vibe in it, and my voice is different from what I do. This is the first time I'm talking about alcohol, and it's because these are my friends, and I really had fun with these guys, and every time they're here, they're with me. Camo always lives with me when he's here. I know him since like 8 years, and that's how I know Deep also. So पूरा फैमिली जैसा केस है, इसलिए हमने ये गाना बनाया। ऐसे पहले मैंने कभी दारू का गाना बनाया ही नहीं था, पर इन्होंने मेरे को पुश दिया कि तू करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये मैं सही में दारू पीता हूँ, और सही में मैं फ्राइडे पे मेरे को थोड़ा स्ट्रेस आउट हो जाता हूँ, तभी थोड़ा 1-2 पैक चाहिए मुझे भी। I'm 25 now, पहले नहीं पीता था अभी, लेकिन बच्चे लोग को ये वजह नहीं होना चाहिए कि तुम जाके दारू पियो। ड्रिंक रिस्पॉन्सिबली एंड हैव फन।
25, still like it's young, like you guys are young, you guys are risk takers, and you're creating different form of music which is connecting with the current audience, the current generation of audience. So individually, if I have to ask you, can you guys tell us your struggle and journey towards music? Like if you tell, like as you were saying about different cultures, so what was that point when you thought like, this is the point? Can you just each of you tell us the struggle journey
for me is like I said, I guess for sure I can speak all day too, but for me, just to make it quick, was like I said, my family's full of builders, and I was supposed to follow that route, becoming a builder and doing that. But not even that, like my mom wanted me to be a police officer or go to school or be a lawyer or something like that. I come home wearing a suit, you know what I mean? She wanted me to become some kind of like guy who wears a suit and goes to work, comes home. But it didn't work out for me. I was into school. I wasn't I would go to school and like think about music, what beat I'm gonna make when I get home. You know what I mean? So my mind was always there, and the school was never for me. And I just stuck to it, and I kept making music, and look, we're in Sony Music headquarters. We're having a live chat with Hangama, you know what I mean?
Yeah, my journey is just it's so it's a real roller coaster.
इनका नहीं पता तो इनके पास 10 मिक्सटेप बाहर है, जाके चेक करो, गूगल करो गैंगिस खान, तुमको पता चलेगा कि क्या करें।
So my obviously, my struggle is no different from a lot of people's till it gets to a lot of violence in my life. I grew up, I was born in Kuwait, and during the Gulf War, my parents and I were separated. I was here in Bombay. Before I went to Canada, I was in the gully. I would have been running around Bombay, doing the same things Divine does, but I was blessed to go to Canada. After all of that, I lived in Bombay without any parents, without anyone looking after me for 4 years when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, something around those ages. I went to boarding school because my grandma couldn't really take care of us. Lived there for a couple years, and then I went to Canada. But in Canada, when I first went there, the neighborhood I had lived in was very gang infested. It was very violent, racial. So, I don't know if people know, but I've been shot before. People have tried to murder me many times. I've had open heart surgery from a bullet going into my heart. And if you ever study, if you're going to be a doctor and you're going to have anything to do with the heart, you will learn my case, because I'm the second person in the history of mankind to survive a bullet in the heart. So that's a big blessing for me. And this all definitely comes into our music. And just going back to what Divine was talking about before, you have to understand that when you are the voice of the people in the slums or even just for hardworking people or in general you're making real music. We had to make this Daru song because we are normal people that relax and enjoy ourselves. So when we're thinking about all this message based music for you, it's like we had to get this relaxed party song out the way, because Divine's got folders and folders and folders and albums beyond albums for you, for the public, that's going to be talking about maybe, you know, a single parent child, maybe talking about you know, a child that went through something, or someone who lost someone, or just, you know, not having enough money. So when he's got all this music, it's like he had to relax with us for 10 minutes and give you a song about having some fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like my journey has, in my opinion, had just begun. I do not have any regrets in life. When I met Deep, I knew I had met a legend in the making. I knew this already. I don't know if Deep's ever sang in front of you. If you're in the room when Deep sings, you will get startled, because his voice is the voice of a lion. And I everyone knows this is a fact. When I met Vivian, he was a young boy. He just looked like a lot of fun, and that's really why I went back to his block, JB Nagar and Derry East, and I had the time of my life. I don't even call I don't go hang out with my real cousins. You know, we're from the same Indian background. He's Mangalorian, I'm Mangalorian, so we already feel very connected. You know, people ask us if we're cousins. We're like, of course. You know what I mean? And with all that said, it's everything I visioned for him, everything I visioned for Deep, has been coming true. I don't know if I'm a prophet, all right?
I'd like to cut you off.
Everything's coming
I'd
true.
like to let everybody know that even a big part of my life, maybe even Vivian can agree, Gangis has a lot to do with it, of decisions we make, what kind of music we make, and you know, I think Gangis has been a blessing in my life, and I think Vivian can agree that sure. A lot of things we do is based on what he says.
Also, this an underground scene, if I can call it, which Divine is kind of, he's bringing it up in India, and you, like you said, you've also seen live. What's the difference between the JB Nagar underground scene and the Toronto underground scene? Fark kya hai dono mein?
I think the only difference, it's all the same stuff. People would be amazed at how common the streets of Bombay and the streets of Toronto is. It's just the only difference would be money, I guess, like, and the lifestyle of getting that money, and those would be the difference. But otherwise, the struggles are the same in a sense. And maybe I would say, you know, Toronto's a bit more violent, and because in Toronto you can't snitch as openly as people snitch here in Bombay. You know, if you hit somebody in Bombay, they tell you. They go tell the cops. Whereas in Toronto, if you hit somebody, you can't tell the cops, because then the streets hate you even more after that. So it's like in Toronto, it's like if you're not built for the rumble, don't get involved in it. Whereas in Bombay, it's like you could definitely, you know,
but ये तो बड़ा डरावना सीन है भाई, ये तो
हाँ उनका सीन ही वैसा है वो, जैसे मैं उसको अभी 10 साल से पहचानता हूँ, 8-10 साल से। तो पहले मैं जब पहले इनको मिल रहा था तभी भी थोड़ा बहुत इंग्लिश में मैं रैप करता था, क्योंकि रैप इतना पसंद था मुझे। तो इन्होंने मुझको बहुत कुछ बताया, क्योंकि जब इनके ऑलरेडी 2-3 एल्बम आए थे, और 2-3 एल्बम आने से इनको पता था ऑलरेडी कि क्या हो रहा है, क्या सीन में करना चाहिए। और वो मेरे को हमेशा बताते रहते थे कि तुझे खाली ओपनली बात करना चाहिए, जो क्योंकि उन्होंने मेरा लाइफ देखा, मैं कहाँ से आता हूँ, तो खाली बता रहे थे कि खाली राइम्स में डाल उसको और सही हो जाएगा। और वही कर रहा हूँ, मैं राइम्स में डालता हूँ जो, और मैं अकेला नहीं हूँ, मेरे से बहुत जाने यहाँ पे जो मेरे ऐसा सोचते और मेरे ऐसी लाइफस्टाइल जीते, तो इसीलिए मेरा म्यूज़िक इतना सही हो रहा है। और टू कनेक्ट विद दीप एंड कैमो फ्रॉम टोरंटो इज़ अ ब्लेसिंग फॉर मी, बिकॉज इट्स अ क्रॉस ओवर थिंग फॉर मी ऑल्सो। And plus, though I have fans in Canada already, it's because of them, it's because of Deep. Deep is huge in Canada. He's worked with Jazzy B, he's worked with name the Punjabi singer, Bohemia से लेके सबके साथ उसने काम किया। और सुकी
all our boys,
जैसे पूरा है ना, वो जो एक मंडली होता है ना, जो इनकी मंडली बहुत हार्ड है, और इनको पता था कि मैं हार्ड हूँ, इसलिए रियल रिकॉग्नाइज रियल, इसलिए। For
those who don't know, Divine is a crazy English rapper. He's the only reason he raps in Hindi is so his audience could relate with him more and he could really speak to his people. But he's a crazy English rapper. He'll eat half the MCs out there. They know this. They know
For
this.
the live audiences, can you just sing
कुछ
like
एक
yeah हो जाए
एक नमूना हो जाए
आप तीनों अगर परफॉर्म करेंगे
जंगीर भाई ने बता ही दिया है तो
क्योंकि एक बंदा बोल रहा है
दारू दारू का नहीं करेंगे इससे पहले एक गाना आया था मित्रा द स्वैग उसका करेंगे
बिल्कुल।
शेर शहर का गाने मचाते तहलका ख्वाब है महल का गलियों में फिर भी टहलता फ्लो ये कहर का दिमाग में तेरे फहलता अम्मी चिल्ला रही बेटा बीट पे रहम खा रैप का शहंशाह बादशाह नाप ले रास्ता दर्द की दास्ता सुन मर्द के रास्ते घूम पैसे के नशे को चुन पैसे से नशा मत चुन मेरा भाई
आखिरी दो सवाल
okay can you just tell us like who are your idols, like whom do you follow in music, idols like
Idols.
yeah
I love all the music that came out in the 90s. All the rappers that came out in the 90s. That's where I get my inspiration from.
For me, my idols are usually the people that influence my life. My father, you know, people like Gangis, Bohemia, Jay, like people that are in my life, you know, people that have been in the game for a while. So I really listen to all my older brothers, you know what I mean? So I listen to them, and they're my influences in life.
आपके लिए सर
मेरे इंस्पिरेशन वैसे ही है जो वाइब जहाँ से मुझे अच्छा आता है वहाँ से मैं इंस्पिरेशन लेता हूँ मेरी लाइफ से मेरे को बहुत सारा जैसे मेरा पूरा कैटलॉग इज अबाउट माई लाइफ सो आई थिंक माई लाइफ हैज इंस्पायर्ड मोर देन एनीथिंग एंड मैं फैमिली के साथ हमेशा रिया नहीं मेरे दोस्त लोग नहीं मुझे बनाया जो मैं हूँ आज तो आई गिव क्रेडिट्स टू माई फ्रेंड्स कैमो दीप एवरीबडी जेडी who've always supported me to do this thing and I'm here.
The whole Gully gang.
Yeah.
The last thing is like there are many musicians who are still trying, like waiting and trying to make their mark, and also any piece of advice you want to give to those aspiring singers and anyone else?
Just follow your dreams, man.
Yeah.
Don't give up, man. Don't let anybody tell
लेकिन
you
पढ़ाई
to
भी
do
करना
it.
चाहिए किसी में म्यूजिक ऐसा फोकट नहीं आता है
No, go to school, do your stuff. You know, but follow your dreams, bro. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something.
and you just like to just sign off with Daru
With Daru Daru.
exclusively for your Facebook fans.
Yeah, deep start.
जद दारू मैनू चढ़ जाती है अख मेरी खड़ जाती है कोई पंगा कर जाती है तल्ले मर कर जाती है ब्रा ब्रा ब्रा
वटा ग्लास एक खंबा सीधा पंखा फास्ट बंदा खास फुल टाइट फिर तो बनता घास करते पास चाहे जॉइंट हो या बोतल हो पियो ऐसे बोले एक सिप में फुल क्वार्टर हो सब शॉर्टर लोग इसी बात पे चल बोतल खोल सड़क बोल अब पलंग तोड़ तुम सब नरम गोड़ शर्म छोड़ अब फर्क तोल की अपना सड़क मोड़ वटक लोड अब जिंदा हूँ मुझे जीने दो घास फूस के साथ किंगफिशर मुझे पीने दो पीने को चाहिए 4 बोतल रोज का वो गली से जा लड़कियां पीती वोडका वो निकली मेरे गली से तो उसको घर पे छोड़ता उसे पूछे कौन था वो बोली क्या मालूम पर उसका अच्छा सॉन्ग था फैनी वैनी पी रहा था लड़का शायद गौन था जो भी था बंदा साला डॉन था कौन था डॉन था
दारू दारू oh दारू दारू listen to the track man Gangis
Yeah. Get your old monk rum and your thumbs up. 2 cups in my hand, 2 cups up. We be pumping, getting drunk, getting pumped up. We don't just drink to get drunk, we getting fucked up. 6 bottles when we step in the club. 10 bottles when we pouring it up. I got a bottle with a Cobra inside from Vietnam. It ain't easy. It'll get you a little more than touched up. That's all I could give you because
but बाकी I guess
I want you to be excited for the video.
Video's
And, you
coming
know what I mean? Sony Music.
Yeah, Gangis Khan, Deep JANDU, Divine जाके Facebook पे ढूंढो फॉलो करो Instagram पे भी हम हैं
Gully Gang
फॉलो करो
KDM
बढ़िया, thank you very much.